Oh, that's a creator token. And that's some lands. I hope they won't see them. Oh, I bet this is a farming deck.
Oh, okay. It's possible that I know this guy then. If it's the Rainbow Dash farming that I know.
So far I've seen only Rainbow Dash Purple farming from a couple of people. But I think I saw orange and some problems there. I'm not sure though.
Yes, if it's the deck that I'm thinking of, it is more blue orange than anything else. Yes, it's Sundial. Okay, yeah, so it's blue orange for the most part, but he splashes a lot actually. He splashes a bit of pink, splashes a bit of white.
I think it's David again.
Oh, okay, same one as before. Yeah, he looks familiar. So yeah, it's mostly a blue-orange farm, but there's a little bit of pink in there. There's a little bit of white in there. I think there's a little bit of purple in there. Like it's actually a lot of stuff.
Speaking of a lot of stuff, there's the stuff.
Yeah.
That's a notebook. I guess it's useful to have notebook yourself against chaos control.
Yeah, just in general.
Can't quite see what they rolled there.
Did not see that, yeah.
Okay, we see some troublemakers. We see zeroed out, which makes sense for farming deck.
Mm-hmm. Zeroed out is his purple, I think.
Yes, it's purple white. I mean, it's purple blue, 2 power.
Yeah.
2 cost. Find the troublemaker in your deck and put it into play face up. I believe I see Chrono Trigger and 2 Hive Tyrants. Not Hive Tyrants, the other Chrysalis.
Yes, the 7 power one.
Yes. That's some lands.
So the lands are representing our action tokens here on the right side.
Is he going to tap them?
I hope not. That would get cluttered quickly. So he took his 3 for second chance. Good for him.
Okay, that's a Hive Tyrant. Not Hive Tyrant, the other Chrysalis.
It's Chrysalis, yes. 2 to the same problem means probably Glimmer is in there somewhere. The movement Glimmer, that is, not the Chrono Trigger.
Mm-hmm. I think he's asking if you can play 2 of them in one problem, which you can.
Mm-hmm. And he will choose the order they flip up, depending on how things go.
Yeah, Clorda says that he thinks he played Chrono, and I also think he played Chrono Trigger as the second trouble.
Well, okay, we'll see. I mean, I wouldn't
if
be surprised.
Scuttle tries to confront, he might flip Chrysalis, and if he doesn't, he might flip Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, that's a good call. Either way, keep your eyes peeled for those Chrono triggers.
I forget about them all the time. Oh, there's a stick.
Move and stick, probably. Suppose he could play Fluttershy as well, if you wanted to. But stick's probably best if you think that's a villain.
Yes, and when opponent plays 3 troublemakers on first turn, you usually think it's a villain. And Rainbow Dash main as well.
Yeah, for sure.
So honestly, like, wouldn't be the better play here to just play 1 troublemaker and move Rainbow Dash?
We'll see.
Yeah. Okay, more planes. At least it's easy to see how much ET he has on stream.
Well, that's true, yeah. Well, until he gets like 10, then it's going to get... I mean,
I don't think
that
this deck will go that much.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the right uncover there.
Okay, Chrysalis on both.
Yeah, he's paying 2 to move.
I did see... Go ahead.
I wonder if he's going to challenge Chrysalis. 5 on 7 is kinda risky.
It's true. His deck does have a pretty good flip average, being a farming deck. And...
Yeah, and yellow isn't known for high flips, but still.
Yeah. Granted, he doesn't know his opponent's playing yellow yet.
That's a fair point.
And Scudlu does have 2 dilemmas in hand, so in theory, he doesn't have to care about these troublemakers. Looking at Changeling can change right now.
And growing up.
I imagine the farming matchup is going to be difficult for many players at this convention, simply because like playing against farming is so different from playing against anything else. And it's been a long time since there was a farming deck around.
Yeah, especially since a J-ban. Like before J-ban, everyone was like putting cards against farming. But after J-ban, everyone like just
kind of forgot about it, basically.
Yeah, you can't really, like, you don't see as many cracking the cases, for example, as you used to. Or cardboard boxes. So, yeah. It's funny that by banning J, farming got a little bit of advantage in meta that way.
Mm-hmm. It looks like Scudlu's just going to pass.
Yeah, not even moving the main.
Yeah. Yeah, not even using his trigger. That's a good point. Well, he is going to start the face-off.
Okay.
So this will be 5 against 7.
That's a 5, I think.
Well, yeah, looks like probably not a win.
Yeah, doesn't look like a win. It's okay, Rainbow Dash doesn't really lose anything from losing.
Yep, she just goes back for free. Considering which problem here, not sure if it really matters. There he has another troublemaker ready to go, I guess, so. And just does that. Does Scootaloo have a way to her... Yeah, he's got a growing up in hand, so he can get to yellow if he wants to. You know, he's got a Fluttershy too. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely see what's her name? Shoeshine.
Yep. Shoeshine can help a lot in this matchup, because you can dodge the villain, like frighten things with her. And she can get like big enough to fight opponent's troublemakers.
Indeed, yeah. Well, there's still a good question of like, what exactly do you do if you're blue here? It's
so
true, Scootaloo being 6. Sorry, go ahead.
You see, if Scootaloo moved the main last turn, he would have the chance to challenge Chrysalis
Yeah,
on
and
his
6
own.
against 7, he could
It's
maybe
yeah,
do it.
there's a slight chance of that happening. And like if he loses the face-off, he would be end up in the same situation as he's right now. So like his main would just move home.
And just like Rainbow Dash, Scootaloo resets to the problem without any effort, really.
It's a good thing that Scootaloo had a chance to flip, because if she didn't, it would be so harder.
That is true. That's very true. Well, it looks like he's considering his yellow. Yeah, I don't know. I think it might be better. Well, I don't know. As the blue player, do you play for your dilemmas or do you try to?
I
Looks
would
like he's just
probably,
passing.
yeah, I would pass this turn, but I would move Scootaloo to the second chance.
Yeah, you forgot about that again. Well, Rainbow Dash tries again, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, this time we flip with Thunder Lane,
That is good.
and that's on even ground.
Okay, so that's good enough for a dash to win, I think, right?
Yeah.
2 points. Okay, he's using the notepad for his score. That works, I suppose. Singing barrel to
purple.
Oh, this would be great to have the sound for.
Yeah. He wants to find another troublemaker, so Chrono Trigger doesn't cover yet.
Yeah. If I had to guess, I'd say he's probably going to pull a Storm King.
Indeed.
Yeah. So just in case his opponent's running any kind of movement shenanigans, Rainbow Dash is stuck at the problem. It's actually still worth pointing out that Sundial still does not know what his opponent's secondary color is.
Yeah, I mean, David didn't really play anything except stuff. Chrono Trigger is a great card against Chaos Control.
It's true. Yeah, I believe that's why he's got it in there. As the eating the top card of the deck every so often.
Cutting the deck. I'm not sure if like cutting the deck is mandatory in LPCCG. I don't quite remember the tournament rules.
I don't. It's generally etiquette. I don't think there's a rule that it has to happen.
I know it's a rule for sure in Magic, but not sure about LPCG.
Is it? Okay, I'm not sure. I didn't know about that.
Fair issue, you have to present your opponent the deck to shuffle.
So if Scootaloo's banking and passing, I assume she's playing for her for the dilemmas then, right?
Mm-hmm. But if he went for Chrysalis, he would have been ahead on points now, like if he was lucky enough.
Possibly, yeah.
Okay, that's Fluttershy's.
So that'll be zeroed out back to hand. Which
he might just not do that, because giving him zeroed out back is not a good idea.
Probably not. No, he does.
He still does that.
It is 2 less power for the face-off, I guess.
But Storm King is 6, isn't he?
Yes. It looks like he's thinking about Changeling can change for the challenge, probably.
I don't think you really want to challenge 6 on 4 against the farming deck.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, it's not really an orange farming deck, it's blue-purple. So in orange you see a lot of troublemakers, but in blue-purple you see a lot of other cards as well. Like,
it's true.
Zeroed Out is a good example of a bad flip.
But again, if he just remembers his Scootaloo this time, or opts for his Scootaloo, well, then that's 6 more next turn if the Troublemaker's still there.
Well, he can't move Scootle to the Storm King, but to Chrysalis, yeah.
Oh, that's a good point, yeah.
I mean, he can, but that's expensive.
Storm King is probably a cost that I would forget about a lot if I wasn't playing against it all the time. Definitely been very contemplative on Scootaloo this game, which understandable.
I mean, it's not like the farming is going very fast. Like, they're only at 1 against 2 points at this moment. And yeah, it seems like he's considering playing Changeling can change.
Yeah.
And the thing is,
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, the thing is that farming does tend to get away from you if you let it. Like, if it really starts to go and score 2 points every turn, then it, before you know it, you're down by 6 points, and it's a lot harder to come back.
Yes, but the thing is, unlike a J main, every win doesn't really give him anything besides points. Where against the J, she just gets higher and higher in power. So losing, like giving a J a chance to farm is much bigger deal than giving Rainbow Dash a chance to farm.
Yeah, that's true.
But no, like, I think giving him back Zeroed Out was not the best idea, because what can Sundial now do is to fight against Storm King. And after he wins against Storm King, he just finds another troublemaker.
Indeed. Okay.
Yep. Can't do that.
Well, he can if he pays for it.
I wouldn't.
Alright, well, moves to Chrysalis.
It gives him a chance to fight her next turn.
Yeah, 6 on 7, as we've been saying. It's a chance. Anyway, Dash fights Storm King, almost certainly. That's going to be a win for Dash.
Catajack.
Okay, well, takes farming up to 4 points.
In farming, it is much easier to keep track of points.
And as you say, I think we're just going to see the same thing again. To purple, to Zeroed Out. Probably just another Storm King again. Oh, Luna's Future instead for the stick. That works too.
Yeah, I think he doesn't want to take chances against Scootaloo.
And he's got another Troublemaker ready to go at that problem anyway already, so that works.
The problem with that is still open for a face-off, especially given how much dilemmas Scootaloo has.
Yes, open for a dilemma.
So that's why I thought it was like important to keep to keep concerning QT mark blocked.
Right. And that is probably what we're going to see here. Yeah, 2AT for a buck ball. And then you just need to get 4 to that, 2 to move.
Scootaloo and 1 for growing up. I think he has growing up. Or Shoeshine.
Yep. Growing up or Shoeshine both work. And yeah, that'll be a DFO.
Does Shoeshine win give you critter when she's not involved?
Ooh.
Because if yes, each time Raimidash loses against face-off. No, it's only when involved. Never mind.
Okay, no, that would be stupid if that was the case.
What do you mean? That would be fun. Yeah, I think Backball is the play you go for here.
Yeah, because next turn, that Troublemaker's going to flip. Dash is going to farm it, probably. You know,
And it is a villain.
Yeah. Any chance you have to knock a farming deck off its rhythm is something you probably should do. It's possible he's thinking about Shoeshine or growing up.
Or Brian.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Brian doesn't protect against Frightens.
Okay, there's Buckball. Two left, enough to move Scootaloo and play something.
Yeah, like, I'm fairly certain the correct call here is Shoeshine. Because he wins that face-off, he gets a critter.
Yes.
Which he can later use to move her at immediate speed somewhere. And like, if Dash... Like, Dash will not be there to fight Chrono Trigger. So you could fight Chrono Trigger on your own with Scootaloo and then move Shoeshine there.
He's playing 3 of them? Oh, I see. Yeah, he's gonna retire something and move Shoeshine over there. Yeah, that works too, I guess.
Maybe he's afraid to lose that face-off?
I guess so.
Which makes sense. I mean, he...
Yeah.
But on the other hand, he retires Fluttershy, and like that's just one... It's 2 powerless against 3 powerless.
Yeah. I mean, it is true. Like, Dash is at 5. If worst case scenario, she flips a 7, and then like he definitely could lose that.
Okay, I think he won. So I think he got 4 total points from this.
1, 2, 3,
And backball.
And buckball, of course, 4. So that takes it 4 against 4 then, right?
Yeah.
No, sorry,
Five,
5
five
against
and
4.
yeah.
Yes.
Don't forget the critter.
Ah, yes, he should not forget that. Looks like maybe he did.
Because I always do.
Farming Deck now does have a Train Traditions out. So that's just purple for free then. Chrono Trigger, as was correctly guessed by the chat. And by you, I think. And he's going to go for it. 5 against 6. And scope things out first. Had to start the face off first so that Dash had enough power to give him the wreck.
Have some stream lags again. Oh, he plays scope things out because he has enough purple from competitive.
Yeah, it's a nice trick that deck can do. Ooh, and he flips Big Mac as well. That is 2 counters to Dash.
Which Big Mac?
The ultra rare Princess for a Night.
Oh.
That should be 2 more points for Dash. Gets her up to 6.
I believe Big Mac also gives Dash a power counter.
Yes. And they're zeroed out again.
Okay, I'll try to restart the stream again.
Oh, sorry, I didn't.
I mean the con stream because I was behind again.
Yeah. Ah. Well, Trixie comes out on top of the opponent's problem.
Nice.
So Shoeshine there doesn't get a immediate move, huh? Just probably a good play.
Well, we got some hand wiggling on stream right now because of the stream lags. Oof. Okay, I'll try this again.
Oh, sorry. So if I'm being the radio guy here, then
Yeah.
there was a troublemaker played to Dash's problem. So right now it's Trixie on the top problem, open troublemaker on the bottom problem. Scootaloo, it readies. She does still have that buckball second in her hand, and I imagine again that that's what she's going to go for. Although not sure if she's got the AT for it.
Okay, I think we're back online.
Okay. Yeah, I think Scootaloo can't actually get the DFO here.
Not even
Just
the
to-
Shoeshine?
Well, Shoeshine doesn't have her text right now. That's the thing.
Oh, right. Trixie is a good pony.
So he has to pay 2 to move Shoeshine the first time.
And 2 for backball.
Yeah.
Which should still be enough. She won't get her Traveler, but if you retire enough friends from home.
Oh, that way. Yeah.
Wait, but how did Shushan end up there?
Shushan got moved there off the Scootaloo trigger last turn, and Trixie was
Before
put into
Trixie?
play with a. Yeah, Trixie was put into play with a zeroed out.
Shouldn't she be frightened then?
No, it was. Trixie came into play face up off the zeroed out trigger.
Oh, I see. Fair enough.
Yeah. So yeah, 2 for that. Shushan's at like 3 power right now, I think. So yeah,
She moved twice.
Yeah, he probably can. Yeah, he actually can. DFO probably. Our point totals right now are, I know Sundial's at 7. I'm not sure what Scootaloo's at. Probably 4 or 5 or 6 maybe.
Looks like 5. Yeah, that 7 power Rainbow Dash is quite a lot of power.
Yeah, once Big Mac gets flipped, and I'm pretty sure, well, that's what he's in the deck for, is to give you some of that Applejackiness, as it were.
That's a good way to say it.
So again, seems relatively clear what Scootaloo's play is here. It is unfortunate you have to get rid of a lot of your friends at home in order to make it work, but...
Only 2 friends. You play backball, you move Shushan, then you retire, move her to Scuttl's problem, and then you retire someone else, like growing up, and move her to backball back, and that's the double face-off.
Yep, it's true. Keep Brian in play, probably.
I think he's also considering Changeling can change, because that can move his Shushan from Trixie and something else from home.
Yeah, admittedly. That would be the better play. Get some more stuff.
Okay. The other problem with Changeling can change that it can also challenge troublemakers. So spending it can set him back as well. Okay, makes sense so far.
I don't know if moving Fluttershy was right, though. Like, as I said, I think... Oh, right, but he only has to retire one thing now to Shushan. So yeah, that's right. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 more points. Provided he wins the face-off.
Is it trading traditions under Trixie?
Yes. It's another Thunderlane flip.
I think he actually lost that face-off.
I think so.
He does get 1 point from backball though.
Yeah, so that's going to take Sundial up to 8. And Scootaloo would have gone to, from 5, he'd be 8 as well, right?
Yep. I think they're tied now.
Yeah, Night Red Knight's going to frighten zeroed out.
And that's ready to fight. Come on, don't forget to frighten zeroed out.
Indeed.
It gives him purple. He did forget. It's actually a mandatory trigger. You can't, it's not a Mei, so he has to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, more lands.
Yep.
It's quite an unusual way to track AT.
No, I mean, it works. Starlight Glimmer, okay. So the plan had been to deal with Chrono, or would deal with whoever was on the other problem, Trixie, that way.
Mm-hmm.
Singing Barrel this time to... Well, okay, yeah.
Oh, they frightened zeroed out. I see. Another
Put another
zeroed
zeroed
out.
out. Fair enough. That probably goes to the other problem. Trixie again? Trixie again is not a bad call.
Chrono Trigger. No.
Problem is, Scudlu does have three...
Storm King.
Storm King. Like, she's got a lot of power there, actually. Shushan is at, like, 5 or something right now.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, so it's 8 against 6 if Scudlu wants to fight that.
He also forgot the creator again. Everyone does.
Okay, Sundial's going to take his point. Probably up to 9. Like, he's going to go for it. He does have a mullet in hand as well. So he's got a good
But
chance of
Storm
making this.
King, like,
Oh, that's right, yeah.
he can
That's
still
a
play
mullet.
Mullet there for 3 extra power.
Yeah, but he's definitely not going to get the moves.
What he can do, move Fluttershy and Brine to Starlight. That's Night Glider and that's Mysterious Disappearance.
That's a mysterious disappearance, yeah.
But no resources in play.
Plays mullet, frightening, zeroed out.
It's Rutherford.
Rutherford, yeah, sorry.
I think he has enough, yeah.
Heroic Leap?
Does it actually work on Troublemakers?
Is it just a card involved in a face-off? It might be.
Let me check.
Yeah, that's worth checking. I mean, they can see what the card says.
A
so I'm
character
sure
involved in the face-off gets +2 power, so no, it doesn't work.
it doesn't work. Yeah. That is something to tell Cheese about.
I hope they didn't forget about Ready to Fight though. Because that actually does work on Troublemakers, because it just says you have +2 power
Right.
during face-offs here.
That's right, it does. We'll see.
Okay, I notified Cheese. We'll see if he does something about it.
Yeah. Obviously, this turn looks a lot different if that Storm King's not there, and if Scudlu has 2 more points.
So, was Ready to Fight counted there? Like, I'm not sure.
Well, let me see. Let me do the numbers here quickly. 3 and 8 is plus... Well, that was
Since like the time limit.
time, okay. Game had gone on a while. So who won then? Was it...
Wait, it's
Dash?
8 against 8, and if he won against Storm King, then Scootaloo wins, but if he didn't, then it's a tie.
Yeah.
Headbang. Oh, they forgot about Ready to Fight, I
Oh,
believe.
they did think about Ready to Fight. That would be
Well,
it then.
Well, yeah, then Scuttle lost that face-off without Heroic Leap, because Heroic Leap
Okay.
gives +2 power, so
Okay, so long as it's still good.
yeah.